Hi everybody, it's a new week and we're going to scroll down to weekly string and see what the string might be. As you know, I don't always use the string, but when I do, oh, there's no new string. This is the string from last week. Okay, so it's still string number 69, which I have here, and we may or may not use it. I will leave that out just in case. So I'm going to go back to the home page and scroll down to Pattern Focus. Remember, you're at pattern-collections.com. If you forget the dash, you go to the wrong place. We're going to scroll down here to today's pattern. And the first pattern we come to is called Venda. Excuse me, I got to fix my table. That's better. I had to move it a little bit, so it's a little off. All right, so Venda is a grid tangle. And so first thing we're going to do is draw our grid. And then inside the grid, we're going to make these V's. Okay? You can draw a letter V, right? Inside that V, we're going to make the little triangle and fill it in. Like so. And then we're just going to put stripes in each of these little spots. And that's it. That's the whole pattern. Looks just like that. And then as variation, of course, you can always stripe here and fill in there. You can do your shading. You can turn. They don't all have to go the same direction. They can go different directions. It makes like almost like a Native American rug or something. Very, very pretty. I think I may try it in a in a grid that's not quite so linear, but you know, because that's me. But let's give this a go. I'm going to turn on my light. Oh, and before, no, I think I can do it with my light on. Okay, I'm going to turn on my light. For those of you who were concerned about my friend that I talked about last week, I want to thank you so much for your support, and let you know that, yeah, it's been a rough haul. As of today when I'm doing this video, which is Tuesday? I don't know what day of the week it is. Anyway, as of today, he's still in ICU. He's been in ICU for almost a whole week now. Yeah, that's hard. That's really, really tough. They believe they might be moving him out of ICU today, which is good news. And I have spent some time painting him a picture. I wanted to show that to you guys. See if I can get it and zoom it out and it's not so glary. There we go. That's what I painted for him. He is a pilot, and he loves his drone. He does that as a business on the side. He's got a drone pilot photography business. So I've got him here. Little galaxy, little drone. I thought he might enjoy that and give him some good wishes and something to look at while he's in his hospital room recovering, so that he can look forward to going back out and flying his drone. Hopefully that will cheer him up. All right, Venda. Anyway, I wanted to just thank you guys for all your good wishes and your prayers and your thoughts, and hopefully by the time this one airs, he will be out of the hospital. We're hoping, because this will actually air next week at this time. So hopefully, yeah, he will be out of the hospital by the time this airs. I certainly hope so. What do I want? I want a pen. My brain isn't working well today. It really, really isn't. I'm having a day today. So I'm going to make myself a nice big fat border. Just because that's what I'm feeling today. As you know, I don't always start with a border, but today I'm feeling, usually grid patterns, I do end up starting with a border of some sort. But I think I want it not necessarily straight. I'm going to go ahead and on purpose make a bit of a woggle to my grid. Your grids don't have to be straight. As a matter of fact, if you're not feeling like you can do straight right now, which right now I don't think I can, making your grid really wonky on purpose helps you to not feel like you have to go exactly straight. Sometimes that just really just helps. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to decide how I want this design to go. I think let's see what happens if I turn the design. Why not? Just thinking. Okay, I'm going to think with my pencil, because sometimes I need to think with my pencil. If we do this, and then turn, and do this, and then turn, and do this, and turn, and do this, what does that look like? Does it look like something I would want? And no, it really doesn't. Okay, so that doesn't speak to me. That's fine. Doesn't speak to me. So, do I want to do it maybe like that? Let's do that one upside down. Or sideways. Maybe. I'm just playing with how the pattern speaks to me today. The pattern may speak to me differently tomorrow. Nope. Not that, and not that. Okay, I've got an idea of how I want to do this. I played with my pencil, and now I've got an idea in my head. So now I can play with my pen, and I think I'm going to go this way. Okay, so now I'm going to do this. I'm going to just make all my V's first. Boy, my line drawing is not even close to being straight today, and I knew it wasn't going to be, but even when I thought I was making a straight line, look at that V. Let me zoom you in. That is not straight. Not even close to being straight. Look how wonky that is. So, but when you zoom out, it incorporates into the whole, and it's not bad. That was better. I need to kind of slow down a little bit. I know that for myself, I'm having a day. I just am. I'm having a day, and you know, sometimes you have days. Don't beat yourself up over the days that you're having. Just give yourself permission to just have those kind of days. Excuse me. And I'm going to do the other way, going this way. It's okay to have a day, or even more than one. Today I'm giving myself a mental health day. There were things I wanted to do today that I'm not doing because I'm feeling overwhelmed with all sorts of things happening in my life, and I can't handle it. There's somebody at the front door. Who's at the front door? Give me a moment. Pardon me. I'm going to see if it's important. No, it's somebody leaving some kind of brochure. I can hear them. Never mind. It's fine. So, go back to my pattern. Okay. So now I want this triangle. I think I'm going to do it just the way the step out shows, but in order to fill it in better and easier, I'm going to switch over to my thicker nibbed pen. Like this. And I'm going to fill in this little triangle right here. I hope my camera angle's okay. I had to move my table when I was painting. I moved my table a little bit. Yeah, that's not bad. Okay. Yeah, so like I was saying, I'm having a day. Sometimes life overwhelms me, and there's just, yeah, too much going on right now, and my anxiety has kicked up to full speed ahead. Most of the time I can keep it under control. Most of the time drawing Zentangle patterns helps a lot with that. But there's every so often where life is more demanding than I can handle. And I just had to have a timeout day where I just didn't do the stuff that I know needs to be done. I just can't do it today. So I'm taking myself a mental health day so that I don't get so overwhelmed that I completely fall apart. I did that once, about 4 years ago now. Maybe it's closer to 5. I did that once. I got completely and totally and utterly exhausted and overwhelmed, and my anxiety went through the roof, and I started having panic attacks, which I had never had before. And it was a very scary time in my life. And I really would not like to visit that again if I can help it. And since I now recognize some of the symptoms of that earlier, I've been able to give myself some time out, let myself have some mental health time, and not pushed it. I used to push it, and I pushed myself right over the edge. I'm not willing to do that again. It's not an option for me. And so my family has learned that there are days when I tell them I'm done, I'm over it, I've had enough, I'm stressed to my maximum, and just need to back off of some of the things that are happening, and I just can't deal. And I have to be okay with it. I used to not be okay with it. I used to feel really guilty about taking this time out for me. But I've learned that if I don't, then I will be completely gone for much longer than taking out one mental health day. When I had my breakdown, I ended up on leave from work for about 6 weeks. I felt better after about 4 weeks, but the company wouldn't let me come back to work until I had completed a psychological evaluation, and that took about 2 weeks to get an appointment. So that was kind of a bummer. But I was pretty much a basket case and useless for well over 2 weeks. It was all I could do to get out of bed and get dressed and maybe watch TV. That was it. That was all I could do. I was so completely and utterly overwhelmed and filled with anxiety and unable to do anything. I couldn't. And I don't want to be like that for weeks on end. That was horrible. So when I feel that stress building up, I need to just take a day off. I need to just not worry and stress over things. Yes, there's a bazillion things I should be doing, I could be doing, I thought I ought to do, and I need to just not do them. Could I force myself to do them? Sure, I could. I absolutely could force myself to do these things. There's some financial bookkeeping kinds of things that I should be doing today. It's my day off, and I got all this stuff that I've been putting off because I've been too tired when I get home from work, and so I should be doing these other things. I'm not going to. I'm going to spend my day painting like I did this morning, and then this afternoon I'm going to draw, and if I'm starting to feel better in the evening, I may decide to bring out the bookkeeping. That's not the only thing, that's just one of the things, but that's the most pressing thing that really should be done. I really need to pay bills. The creditors don't care that you're having a bad day, but it could be put off until tomorrow. It's not something that's so urgent that I have to do it today. It's just how I happen to have today off, so I thought, oh, today's a good day to do it. But yeah, the rest of me says no. Okay, so I'm just going to do the straight lines across, and oops, that's the wrong pen. This is the one I want. And fill in these spots. think we decided on colors of painting the house when that was something stressful too for me. I'm pretty close. I have the color I really like for the trim and for the siding. The stucco, I think the color that was on the color swatch that we picked, I'm not uber happy with that one. I think I'm gonna have to go and get a different color sample for that one. So looks like we're pretty much settled on sort of a foresty green color, sagey foresty green. Not like evergreen dark green, but kind of a sagey green. One that will fade nicely over time because, you know, exterior paint colors, no matter what you do, fade funny. But that was one of the things that was causing me a bit of stress. This whole construction thing is, I'm pretty much over it, and it's not done, and it won't be done anytime soon. And you know, I've been living in a construction zone since October. Between the bathroom project and the outdoor project, yeah, it's been since October. And it's just more than I really... I knew it was going to be a lot, and I knew it was going to be hard, and I knew it was going to be stressful. It's just more than I had anticipated at the moment. It's overwhelming me. It'll be fine. It will be beautiful when it's done. But I just wish that I had the funds or the resources to be able to just go away, have them do their thing, and me come home and it's finished. I think that would have been awesome. So when I win the lottery that I don't play, yeah, so that's not going to happen. Yeah. I was listening to the radio and somebody said that the newscaster said that somebody had won that Powerball. I don't know what it was, 400 million or some crazy number. I don't know what it was. I could be completely wrong with the number. Don't quote me on that. But I was thinking to myself, wow, first thing I would do with that money is I would, well, besides quit my job, because, you know, that would be enough. I would just give the contractor carte blanche, say, this is what I think I want. You do it however you need to do it, you know. Here's the keys to my house. I'm taking a cruise. I'll be back in 2 months. And just go away. That's my fantasy. It's not going to happen, but it's nice to dream, right? I like these little lines. They're just putting me in the Zen place. They might not be very exciting for you to watch me draw, but I'm becoming more relaxed. I can feel myself becoming more relaxed, and my lines are becoming more controlled, and I can already feel the stress leaving me. painting was fun, and I enjoyed myself, but it's different than when I'm drawing these patterns. These patterns, for some reason, there's something about the repetition, and I'm sure that, you know, this is scientifically studied. Something about the repetitive motions that put you in that Zen zone, that do something. I think it physically changes your brain. I really do. Because I am getting more and more relaxed the more I do these. So maybe before I started videoing, I should have done a tile. But didn't think about it. My son has finals today, so I'm praying for him that all goes well. He's almost done with school. I'm so proud of him. He's stuck it out. It's not been easy for him. We did not have the resources to send him to college 100%. You know, a lot of people are able to make that sacrifice for their kids and to you know, just allow them to be full-time students. You know, I absolutely can afford to have him still live at home, but I couldn't afford his tuition, and because it's a lot. So he's had to. He's gotten his not student loans, but his financial aid. That helped a lot. And he did have a small fund, but that really only paid for about a year. College is expensive. And he's got a little bit of money from Grandma, which has helped a lot. But at the same time, he still has some expenses. So he's had to work. So working and going to school, I'm really proud of him with all that he's done. And I could not keep up with the schedule that he has. I couldn't do it. I maybe could have done it when I was his age, but now, yeah, well, it wouldn't happen. Look how pretty that is. I like that. Okay, so what was this called? Venda. V started with a V. Let me look. Vinda, yeah. Okay, so which way is it going to live? Guess it doesn't really matter. I'm going to put it this way because I have more room up here to write. Like that. I'm going to sign down here. And going to do a little bit of shading. Sharpen the pencil. I think I'm going to shade here. Do I want to shade on both sides or just on one side? That's a good question. Let's just start with shading on one side and see what happens. See what I like, how I like it. If I decide I want it on both sides, then I can come back. And then it would be this side of these, right? So that it's all on the same, like the light source is coming from the same direction. Start with that. I missed that one. Okay. Doesn't seem like it's very effective. Needs more of something. Yeah, I guess I'll go the other side too. All right. Okay. And then what? Am I done? Don't feel like I'm done. I feel like it wants a little bit right there. This side of the triangle. I may even bring it down in there. No, not like that. That's what erasers are for. Never worry about putting the shading because you can always erase, right? If you get more on there than you really had intended, just take it off. Just a biggie. Okay. That looks nice. Just a simple pattern, but that looks nice. Okay, I think we're done for today. I'll be back in a few minutes for me and tomorrow for you. And we'll see what the next pattern is. I'll see you guys later. You guys have a great day. Go out and do something nice for someone today. You know, let's all try to make the world a better place. Even when it's hard. Still gonna go out and do something nice for somebody. All right. See you guys later. Bye-bye.